What's going on, you all? It's your boy Renegade Gaming here. Today we are here with the FIFA 22 tutorial video. I know a few of you who were interested in this. We are now here with the FIFA 22 tutorial video. I have about an hour left on the trial, so I'm basically going to finish the trial off with the tutorials and getting used to the game and things of that sort, and explaining to you all what this game is about this year. It's definitely a change of pace. It's not the same as previous years. It's much more realistic in the sense of gameplay movement and the way people move in the physics. So basically today we're going to be getting started on the basics. Obviously, if you guys want any of the other training drills, let me know. I'll be able to help you out. We got dribbling, ground pass, long pass, defending, goalkeeper, set pieces, shooting, and practice scenarios. So whatever you all want to see, let me know. But for now, we're going to just go through the basics. We're going to get used to the game. And this is the FIFA 22 tutorial. Let's get into it. So first things first, movement basics. As you can see on your screen, we got the left stick. So all we're going to be doing is running to the arrows. We are moving the left stick on PlayStation and the left stick on Xbox. Whichever console you are on, it's the same for both. It's the left stick away from the right one. As you can see, movement. That's all we're working on right here in this tutorial here. It's not rocket science or anything like that. It's just so that you can get used to how the player moves and their ability to move, as jogging or sprinting, as you can see, which we will get into the sprinting part in a little bit. We do get an A+ on that grade, so we are going to continue. My brother right there, he may be doing the drills as well once the full game comes out, so that is him going at it there. So basically real simple. You see what I'm saying? I will show you on my controller right here. This is the left stick right here. It just moves around like that, right? You just move the left stick around. Nothing crazy, right? It's just a real basic movement tutorial. Let's keep it going. The next one's going to be dribbling basics. Now, this is where it gets a little interesting, right? This is where the right trigger comes involved, right? R2, they like to call it for PlayStation 5, and RT for Xbox. How that works is you move around the obstacle field, basically, and there's a tip. Use subtle movements to control the player. So if you're going to hold down sprint the whole time, you won't be able to control your player like you want to. I've noticed that when I played Ultimate Team and Player Career this year, R2, right trigger, right? You hold it down in certain instances. You don't hold it down the whole time because your player will get exhausted and tired and you lose the ball. So that's how that's going to work. We got dribble and sprint. So left stick again, right? As you can see on the webcam, left stick, and then right trigger as well. Okay? Let me show you how it's done. So 3, 2, 1. Let's get into it. Jadon Sancho as well, as you can see. So it all depends on your movement, right? We're moving with the left stick, as you can see on your screen, and we are also going to hold right trigger right there. So we accelerate. You see that? Now we go all the way around with the sprint, and we slow it down. We stop holding it down. Then we go to the outside. Once again, we loop around this one over here. We sprint, then we loop. We sprint, then we loop. The key to this drill is not to hit the obstacles, right? So you sprint, then you slow it down. That way you can get better control of the ball. As you can see, if you hold it down too long, you won't be able to truly control your character. So that's perfect. That's dribbling basics. All you're using in that scenario is the left stick and the right trigger. Real simple. Let's keep it going. Bruno Fernandes this time. So basically, they're allowing me to use the players for my favorite team. You can choose whichever team you want, and your players will be set in their specific drills unless you want to change them. That's up to you, though. Ground pass basic. Pass the ball to the highlighted player. Aim towards the player you want to pass the ball to and tap the pass button. So basically, aim is what we talked about already. It's left stick, okay? And pass is X. Or A if you're on Xbox, right? It's real simple. I'll show you how it's done, okay? So left stick to aim where you want to pass the ball. Then you click X to put a perfect ground pass. Let's see how we do it, okay? So we are going to point to the player over here. We point to them and we click X. We point to him, click X, point, click X. And it shows you on the screen where the pass is going as you look. No right trigger involved or sprinting or anything like that. It's just regular passing. So we go over here, pass, right? And we slowly start to pick up the speed a little bit. You know what I mean? Because what they want is it to be perfect, right? Quick passes, straight to the point, no issues whatsoever. We get it done. All right? Real simple. All you're using there is the left stick to aim and the X button, or A on Xbox, for the pass. Real simple. Nothing crazy, okay? Let's keep it going. Next up, we got the shooting basics. Real simple with this one, but it does require aim and accuracy. Now, a lot of people are probably wondering, well, how do you know how to put enough power on a shot so that it can go into the back of the net? Or how do you know you put less power on it? I'll show you an example of that in a second. We got aiming determines the shot angle, while holding the shot button determines the height, okay? So score as many goals as possible. Basically a real simple drill, nothing crazy. You just aim and fire, right? And the more you do it, the better you'll become at knowing how much power you should be putting on shots, right? So let's do it. With Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, one of the greatest scorers of all time. So I'll show you. You aim to the corner, as you can see, shot. We hit the board. Aim to the corner, shot, okay? Now, it all depends. You don't have to hold it down all the way, right? You don't. Because if you do, you will blast it over the net. Which, again, I will show you how that happens. So, boom. As you saw there, just crash into the the obstacle there. Jeez, I can't speak. Crash into the obstacle. So, basically, real simple. Again, if you are on Xbox, you're going to be shooting with the B button. If you're on PlayStation, you shoot with the circle button. Obviously, aim is the same thing with both consoles. You got the left stick and you aim where you want to fire, right? It's a little tricky, especially if you're not used to playing on a specific camera angle. Now, I know a lot of people who play like their player careers, for example, right? They play on the pro camera, which is basically a direct camera behind your specific character, and all you see is what they can see on the field. And it's amazing because you get to see how the ball curves and how the power may elevate or decrease, right? So it's pretty cool. So that's done. Real simple drill, nothing crazy once again. Right here, we got the defending basic. Now, this is where it gets a little interesting, okay? You got two options of tackles. You can either click the square button or X button on Xbox. You can click the circle button or B button as well. How this works is you get the ball from the opponent by performing a standing or sliding tackle. Your standing tackle is going to be circle or B on Xbox, and your slide tackle is going to be square or X on Xbox. So real simple. I'll show you how it's done though. Wan-Bissaka, one of the best slide tacklers in the game. So I'm going to show you the slide tackle right now, okay? So we sprint with the right trigger. He's going slow, so we slide tackle. You don't have to hold it down. You can just slide by pressing the square button one time, as you can see. Now I'll perform a standing tackle, B. See, on that one I missed it, but I got it on the second try. Usually I perform slide tackles when I'm at an angle. So as you guys can see, they're putting us in different scenarios to perform the tackle. As you see, I missed it right there. Now we go after the standing tackle. Oh, we missed it again. Standing tackle, clear it out, okay? Real cool in that drill as well. We keep on going though, come on. Scrimmage basic. Now this is where it becomes an ability where you can learn everything at the same time. So everything we just learned, we're gonna put it into action now, okay? In a 3v3 or 4v4 or 1v1 or 5v5, whatever it is, we're going to see how we performed after all that training, right? So basically score as many goals as possible. Try using everything you learned from the other basic drills. Here we go. We got the move, which is the left stick, as we know. The ground pass, which is the letter X, right? Or Xbox, it's A. It's that, okay? And then we got shot, which is circle, or B on Xbox, and then stand tackle, which is also circle as well. So when you're on defense, you use circle for a stand tackle once you get close to your opponent, and then obviously on offense, that same button, if you have the ball, is shoot. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. So now it's time to break it down. Score as many goals as you can. So we're putting everything into perspective. As you can see, they weren't even defending there, and now we have to defend. So obviously the stand tackle, slide tackle, all that, we do want to get acclimated to it. As you can see, he moves out the way of the net for whatever reason. It's interesting. Boom, we get the tackle there. Don't get it fully, but get it the second time against the Liverpool players. Boom, we go over here. power shot. Again, it's easy as that. It's so great to have this in the game because I know a lot of people will be struggling at the beginning of the year with shooting and dribbling, especially, right? Not so much passing. It's pretty self-explanatory, I feel like. But see, this is also coming from someone who's played this entire game cycle for about, what, close to a decade now. So it's easy for me to say, but I know it's not easy for everybody else. So that's the basics. You made it through the basics. You got A in all your categories: movement basics, dribbling basics, ground basics, shooting, defending, and the scrimmage at the end, which basically incorporates everything you just learned. If you all have any questions or anything like that in the comment section down below, let me know what that question may be. I will do my best to answer it. Again, I've played this video game for years, right? Since FIFA 12, and we're already on FIFA 22. So basically 10 years I've been playing this game with this game company, and I understand a lot of things that a lot of newcomers may not. So I do want to impart my wisdom to you all. If you are interested in that, ask questions, please. I'm here to help, and I will do my best to get you to a high-level player, basically, in this game. But, yeah, let me know what you all want to see next on the tutorials. I'll see how this video does. If it does great, then we will continue to do the rest of the tutorials: dribbling, ground pass, long pass, defending, goalkeeper, set pieces, shooting, and practice scenarios. If it doesn't, I guess I will get a little bit of the gauge of the comment section and see what you guys are thinking about, okay? So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I hope this video helped you a lot get better at the game, of course, and get used to the game mechanics that are involved in playing FIFA 22. Thank you. If anything in the description box is of interest, go ahead, scroll down, check the description box. We got a lot of things going on down there, a lot of links that you can click and see if you're curious. And of course, as you guys know, like the video, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all soon. Peace.